It's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio, and this is part 2 because part 1 dried like this, which is not anything bad. I'm not complaining. I think I kind of like it, but I think it's the perfect background for some blooms. And I have leftover paint I haven't looked at in 2 days. You know what? We're just going to use regular paint. I don't know if we need anything. I'm going to try a bloom with nothing. How about that? I am going to start with some Mayan gold. Where do I want to do this? I think I want to make sure I start on one of the lightest areas. And I'm going to use some of my nickel azo gold with the goopy top. That needs to go. Then I restocked with my Rhapsody Rose primary element. The Mayan gold is a Prizm Pour. And I restocked with some primary element Mystique, which I definitely want to try. Might be a little iffy. I might not have cleaned the tip. I've got some Plum Blossom, another restock, another primary element. These are all colors I just made up within the last half hour. And this is Wild Orchid Prizm Pour, not one that I made up in the last half hour. And then I'm going to put some Amsterdam White with Aussie Floetrol. I should be blow drying. I should use a blow dryer to blow this out, but I'm going to blow it out by mouth. And some black. And maybe I should look for a straw. I think that's a very pretty poppy. And I'm going to use a skewer with a paintballed end. And pull in toward the center. Don't have to do it all the way. So it can look like there's some depth. That's a pretty flower. I am going to finish that one. Alright, so I like everything about that, except for those white lines, which I can usually backfill by poking at it, but it is on a dry canvas, so that might be a little trickier than usual. Can I blow my petals out any? I think I need at least 3 flowers, and I like that the Mayan gold shows there in the center. So I think I'm going to let that be more dominant and use less of everything else this time and see how that works. A little more nickel azo, Quinacridone nickel azo gold by Golden. And here is the Rhapsody Rose. Just being a bear to come out of the bottle because obviously I didn't open it enough. And some more Mystique. Just a drop. Plum Blossom. And the Wild Orchid. Make sure that this is a little more mixed. That was 3 drops. That was 3 drops of white. The black seems to be thicker. Here I go. Oh, I like that. It's a completely different set of colors. With the same exact colors. Let's pull in some lines again. That just makes me want to fill up the space. I think I might indulge myself in a little bit more of the Wild Orchid this time. And I've got some blue. Let's go down here. I don't want to get rid of that turquoise. And I don't want that right across from it. I'm going to have to put at least 5 flowers in, I think. I'd like to change the order up and see what happens. So from the Quinacridone Nickel Gold to the Wild Orchid. And I'm not seeing much evidence that the Mystique is showing up, so let's skip that and see what happens. That's the Rhapsody Rose again. Finish with the Plum Blossom. Doesn't matter if I change things up a little bit. That was a nice drop of white, and it didn't sink, which is different. And there's the black. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Just blowing out at some of my edges. What did I do with that skewer? There it is. I'm kind of thinking it'd be nice to have a contrasting color, so I'm contemplating. Those cells came out really nice. Contemplating some of this indigo violet I've got, and or maybe even the blue suede, blue velvet. I don't know why I want to call it suede. I don't know. Let's try a different gold in the background to see what happens. This is an Indian spice. Still gonna stick with the Quinacridone Nickel Gold. I should probably skip it on the next one. Let's put the blue under there. Ooh, that'll turn green. No. I'm gonna do the Plum Blossom next. That's a variation on the theme. Let's do a little tiny bit of that blue. Let's take a chance. It doesn't look so tiny now that it's down there, though. The flower's getting bigger by the moment. Rhapsody Rose. The white. Double dollop. And the black. Oh, the blue was a really good call. Wow, I'm surprised. It didn't turn green at all. There's even some more hiding around the edges. I need to find a straw that doesn't have spit in it. I definitely want to do the blue again. And I want something hotter, so I'm going to switch back to my my Jasmine. Let's go over here. That's the Mayan Gold. Let's use some of the Indian spice with it. Let's go a little bit lighter on the Quinacridone Nickel Gold. I'm going to go for the Jasmine. Are you open? Yeah, I think so. That's a lot of jasmine. Do I want the blue? I guess I'm going to try it. The blue velvet. Some white again. For some reason I'm craving yellow. I'm liking that too. Jasmine's nice. They're looking all kinds of similar, and I'm not sure that that's making me as happy as I could be. So I'm just going to keep right on going until we run out of time. Mayan Gold. Let's use a bunch of this Plum Blossom. And skip the Nickel Azo Gold once. Do the Jasmine. And hit it last with a little bit of that blue velvet. Although I'm feeling like I wish I had some white. And I'm not seeing any of the white cell activator come up. Wow. I said I wish I had some white and I got some. There's the black. I like them when they overlap. What can I say? That's a good look. And I like how different that color scheme looked too. So I'm just going to keep moving with that. And I'm going to get a little closer to that bloom. And I like the lighter color of that. So that was the Plum Blossom primary element without that piece of whatever. And the Jasmine. And then that blue is pretty good. I don't think I need to switch it out with anything. And then just keep right on doing. I'm still considering throwing some yellow in there, but maybe I'll figure out a way to do it just with a Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. That's pretty. So I'm thinking I'm just going to have to keep right on doing the filling in. And I'm going to take a big chance now, something I wouldn't usually do. Yeah, I'm going to use a little bit of the Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. Maybe is not a good idea. I'm going to skip the blue. I so want some yellow. I've got Tuscany. I don't know what will happen with this. I don't think I'm going to do that. And I've got bubbles. I can see them. I'm a little nervous about putting that bloom right where I just put it. But there's only one way to find out if it's going to work. I want more black. I think that kind of worked. I don't really want them all the same size, and I'm craving something that's going to be way more blue. So I'm going to try for some major blue down here. Light on the Plum Blossom, a little bit of the Wild Orchid, a whole lot of blue, and see if we can get a blue flower out of that. Oops, that was off center. I think it will be okay anyway. I'm tempted to just use the white. I should do that once. Well, I got my blue flower. Maybe now it's time to go for purple flower. I just seem to be filling it up. But I'm making a bouquet, I guess. So we're going to call that okay. I'm thinking I'm going to go for the purple flower I just threatened right here. And I'm going to start with blue and put some wild orchid in. And just for contrast, a little plum blossom. And back to the blue again. And I'm kind of hoping I'm going to know when to stop. And I'm also craving some red or some really bright pink. Well, I've got my blue. And I've got 3 minutes. I kind of want something dark purple over here. And I have some dark purple. And it is called Deep Amethyst. And it's a Prizm Pour. And maybe I'll do the same thing I did and layer the purples and finish with the dark one again. That was the wild orchid. There's the plum blossom. Oh, let's sneak the tiny little tadpole of purple, excuse me, blue velvet back in there. And go for the white. Be nice if I could finish in time, wouldn't it? Be nice if it looked good. Just keep blowing it out. That's better. I'm liking this more and more. Ooh, that one was a head rush. So I'm going to try for something very pink over here. Although I kind of really like what's there, the background portion. Plum blossom, Rhapsody rose, and jasmine. A hefty dollop of jasmine. When that timer goes off, I will have wished I told you that you should check on the Colourarte coupon code near Show More, near my link tree with all my links on it. That was perfect. I want to do that either over here or up there, but I better hurry no matter what I'm going to do. And I think hope I remember the order. I really don't. But I think I can come close. That was the wild orchid, the plum blossom, the Rhapsody rose, and jasmine again. I could be done after this one. And another hefty dollop. No, I've got 1 minute left. And I really can't tell you anything except for look under Show More for all kinds of links. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook group, Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Appreciation Group. My website is on the link tree. That's a big bouquet. I could probably use a few little flowers, and they're maybe a lot too even. But if I add another flower, it's going to be down here because I want to change the trajectory of it. But I'm going to tell you, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for watching longer. I forgot my phone, so I can't shimmer anything at you, but I can zoom in. And maybe I'll like it more. It's looking a little ordinary to me, but once I put that other flower in, I think we're going to be better off. And then I'll decide from there. I love you guys. Take care of each other.